don't ever step in the water on purpose. Do not wear flip flops. Do not pick up the beads. Do not pick up the beads from the ground. Okay? Yeah, they definitely got a stitch to them, huh? I always see a big ass airplane. I see like big little bomber planes in my street. Like I trash through that. Like these little bombers just like formation size right now. Let me see if I can fix that though.
Yeah, do the graphics hack. Go to your settings. Go to graphics, global rendering quality.
And then what was it? The quantity, right?
Yeah, aircraft traffic quantity. Turn it off. Save it back. Go back to it. Turn it back on. Reload back in.
You know, we should go left or right here to get to Normandy.
It's definitely gonna be.
Right.
Oh, that's a helipad. I'm gonna.
So now we see 3 of them. Yeah, I saw
Yes, I
that.
saw that. Just one random one. I'll get it to you. I don't have Bravo. It's always been one of that. I've gone down here in Caribou kind of close to years. I've got it. Bravo's not as big as the guy in the bottom. It's kind of slow down here. It's not a city company.
There's another bomber playing flying soon after that is you're in a D12 bomber as well. I'm actually streaming on my YouTube channel right now, and you can see this jump is crazy. Like I see more of those. Somebody's calling. Let me get that going. had the opportunity on my pick up my food. Genius. Alright, well, I love you, Mom. I'm gonna take Mama on tomorrow. Just want to say thank you for the love, Mom. I got to stop. Sorry about that, guys. Actually, like, go with a little iPad and select how many balloons. Like, I see how much I can stretch the limit, and I literally filled the sky up with like maybe 100 balloons times 50 before I finished out the game. Trying to, yeah, like when they had the Albuquerque thing last year, I was watching live, and I would get on here, and I was like, add balloons around, and it was like, I was like applying like 100 different balloons. But I think Floyd was the one that was 24 now, and I don't know. I haven't been some of my business still, but everything this year, boy, it didn't work. I don't know. I couldn't give up on it. I had a flu last week. When I get sick, I have those sneezes that are weird. It's like a, I can't chew, and it's like a weird peak, and it's like four of one breath. It's like I feel like I'm about to die. It's crazy. But I just suck. I hope you get better.
Alright, there you go, guys.
Alright, so good night, buddy.
nothing in between.
I get what you're saying now. That's polar opposite. That's I get.
Mach point or Mach 3 point Jesus. He's either going the speed of the wind or Mach 2.
Sports. kickoff as this one gets started. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense takes the field for the first time today. There he is. Makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Yeah, which is so much fun for a coach. So much fun to play with him. A guy that can do everything. Everybody on the field is active in a weapon.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Hall will throw it. Pressure coming. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. If you had a DB on the bingo card for the first sack of the game, you win.
Man, and I've been here before, Reese. Like, I can hear the trash talk right now. Like, wait a minute. I got to cover everybody in the back end, and I'm going to get sacks? Like, hey, defensive line, you want to get me some sacks? Or I guess I'll do it myself.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. So the Washington Huskies offense will go to work for the first time today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Got his man.
Really nice looking pinpoint throw there. And when I think back to Husky QBs, you think about Warren Moon, you think about Mark Brunell, the Heward brothers. What about Jake Browning? All made really good decisions. This guy, he's got a lot of arm talent, but he's also very smart.
Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference. Be great in your conference. Get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. And they just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year.
It's a draw. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, bro.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Hall to go up top. They're bringing heat. Powers through the defender. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And this is the type of defense that have made the Huskies a factory for pro players.
Yeah, and Reese, when I think about Washington football, I think about defense, I think about right place, right time, great thought process, just physical, make you earn everything they get every single year.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. 3rd down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up 4th.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll call for the fair catch here. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They'll put the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
Runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Give to the running back. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time, you get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, give on the inside. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. Hall will throw it. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you punt them the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field, all the speed on the field for that punt coverage team, and you can tell they caught up with them to force the fumble.
Snags it over the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They'll power it inside with the fullback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Sticks it in his belly. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Crosses the 45. Afterburners coming. The 10. Touchdown, Huskies. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he knows how to finish in style, a 66-yarder to the house. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the...
And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again.
Fires into traffic, picked off. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Shoves back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's loose. Got enough space. Touchdown, Washington. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Trying to get to it. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Getting some heat. He's got it. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. Not the most productive half of this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. And the ball's out, and they're after it. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but...
And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Aggies.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit...
Oh, they block it. Still on his feet, and remember, he can return it. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. They had the extra point blocked. Now the kickoff unit out there hoping things go a little smoother. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires complete on the crosser.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to go option, but the linebacker shows his open field tackling ability and also his recognition. He expected the quarterback to keep it, went after him, was able to make the tackle for loss.
Quarterback checking the play. Out of the shotgun on third down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Hall to go up top. Moving out of the pocket. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Texas A&M going quickly. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Trying to make magic with his feet. Running toward the tape. Oh, big juke to get past. He just brought some serious energy making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
That is why you have to contain this guy. If you let him get out, he is an explosive play waiting to happen. And after that big gainer, I'd like to see how this defensive coordinator is going to try to get after him as the game goes on, because a play like that can make you rethink your entire game plan.
Pocket starts to collapse. It's complete on the right side. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Huskies!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. North Carolina is down right now, but that kid on the defensive side, I know this is a big statement, but he looks like a young Lawrence Taylor. Do not rule out a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida State.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Higgins. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Husky.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Gonna run it. It's Rucci. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now facing a 3rd and long. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. And now the hit knocks it loose. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Offense set on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Still running at the 40. Can anyone catch him? He's at the 20. Touchdown, Washington. And the route is on. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I...
sports.
Welcome to one of the most beautiful settings in college football. Husky Stadium sits on the banks of Lake Washington, nestled between the Cascades and the Olympic Mountains. Fans have arrived by land and sea. It doesn't get much better than this. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams. 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the winners of 10 straight, the Washington Huskies. EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Deep begin the game. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. So LSU's offense comes on the field first today. And here comes one of the elite running backs in all of college football. When he gets the ball in his hands, he just holds you. Been electrifying.
He sure is. The embodiment of a superstar. The bona fide runner with ill intentions for the defense. This offense leans on him, and there aren't very many times that he doesn't come through for it.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
How about that to start the game off by this defense? The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
Listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Dropping back, it's Butler. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Hold it. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The pocket break. It's a safety.
That's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaskin.
Looking to throw it on first down. He flips it to the back across the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's a carry for the fullback. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
He'll hand it off. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job. No matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Handoff running right. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
With the defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Launching one to the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Washington. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Butler. Lets it go quickly. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who are right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that catch is hauled in. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to scramble now. Finds room at the 30. Slides to avoid the big hit. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
On first down, it's play action. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to pass. It's Butler. The pass rush closing in. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. First and goal for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Eludes the rush. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up with a play and taken down.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
Disastrous first down play. They're backed up on second and goal. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Great job with the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Offense looking to throw the ball. Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
So now on comes the field goal unit. This will be a 39-yard attempt. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. Huskies offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. And the running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake on first down. It's a quick grab. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And now they'll run it on the draw. Quick spin on the run. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Touchdown, Huskies. It was a foot race and he won it.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kickoff his field but inside the 20. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They'll run it from the gun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Important second down play coming up.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
That'll pick up a first down out at the 37. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Offense in hurry-up mode. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance.
Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with. I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
It's caught downfield. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple years with Michael Penix.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Gets some space around the 30. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Washington.
What a long run for the touchdown. Well, if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud, I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return starts from inside the 20. And it's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense going on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint inside the 10. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Huskies. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Getting set. Here's second down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They'll run it to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Throws it to the right. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. Is going to be ruled down short of the marker. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
On the play,
On a second, there's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
At the 46-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Dropping back, it's Butler. Bringing pressure. The freshman's able to get home with a sack. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. And the protection breaks down yet again. Another sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. That sack sets up a third down play. Keeping it on the ground here.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wide out. Off target with the throw, incomplete. Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's got a man down the middle. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He knocks this one right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now. This time enough for 1 more play in the half. Handoff to the back. Makes a nice move there. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. his elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package, and his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. He's found some room at the 45. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49.
Man, I love this call here by going with the jet sweep. They get the ball in the hands of an outstanding playmaker. He gets around the edge and gets into space with that kind of speed. He's dangerous.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
It's an option look. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Washington. And the route is on.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks like he's going to run it. Gets into space at the 50. Picks up the first down and still going. QB breaking away. Touchdown, Huskies. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, that is one way to make an impact play out of nothing. What an incredible sprint by this quarterback. My man had his track shoes on this play.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's got it inside the 15. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Butler. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Oh, the pass is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Washington. And this one is getting ugly.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Always looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They tried the trick play on first down. Doesn't fool the defense. Second down after the incompletion. Scanning the field. It's Butler. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Washington offense retakes the field here. The last possession was a 1-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Good enough for first down yardage.
And that is a tough assignment for this strong safety because truly, he's really a hybrid player in this defense. He defends the pass, which makes him a defensive back, but his tackling ability is like a linebacker. So they don't mind coming up and taking on these players, but that is a tough task to take on that big fullback.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
It's a small gain, but look who they threw the football to, the fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
Short completion there, second down coming up. They're going to run it. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. And second down and goal now for this offense.
Anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback, the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give it.
Touchdown, Huskies. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point,
they've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They bring the punter onto the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time today. They'll down this ball just outside the 30-yard line. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
He'll ride the back again here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can he make it to the marker? It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Second down after that run on the previous play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down. He picks up the first down. Nice game. And the Huskies are on the move here. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here's the option play. Touchdown, Washington. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. We're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Defense is coming after him. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
From their own 7, it's now 2nd and long. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Using his legs here. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
And they'll just down it right here.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb. And they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
The ball carrier is running. He's brought down at the 8-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
gain makes it 2nd and medium. You give it to the big fullback here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
They'll hand it off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. The Huskies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Huskies. And the route is on.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Snags a quick throw and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do.
Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. And the ball is knocked loose. Who's got it? Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here. Late in the game, working with the lead, you get the ball back to your offense. Now a chance to secure victory.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback will take a knee. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.